When the unlucky girl awoke, she was back in the strange room. There have been several strange rooms. The boy in white clothes looked down with knowing eyes and spoke to her. Well, do you remember now what a bad girl you were? You haven't gotten your memory back yet, have you? Well, you've really done many, many bad things. You'll just have to remember them little by little. And when you fully remember what a bad girl you were, this game will end. Now, take your stupid dog and continue with our little game, dear Jennifer. May 1930. Sir Peter. Brown.
Come. Brown.
Urgh.
Come. Brown.
Let me pet you. Yay. Amanda was just watching that like, what are you doing? Look at my letter. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Meet me where you can see the sky. Your friend, Amanda. Brown. Well, let's go over here first. Look! Finally, a decent weapon! No one messes with me now. Don't need to look through there, I guess. Various broadcast equipment is set up here. I heard something different, though. The girl tried to talk to the sloppy prince, but he wouldn't respond. The girl tried to get his attention, but the gluttonous prince ignored her. I suppose we should find Amanda before doing anything else, but I also don't want to miss anything. Ooh, a lollipop. so neat. Ah, it's still haunted. Can we not open that until the Goat Sisters chapter? The impetuous princess, who we haven't actually seen yet. This is the first time we get to see her, or I guess meet her face to face, bustled about complaining. Peter smells like poo. He's so stinky I don't want to touch him. Stinky, stinky, go away. I think Susan's pretty cute. The cold princess is staring intently at the red bird. Just keeps running away from me. We find Eleanor in the salon a lot. Then Meg is the library. And this is the first time we meet Meg face to face. The wise-looking princess spoke nonchalantly with satisfaction in her eyes. In today's search for Sir Peter, the two absentees are Jennifer and Amanda. This will be reported to the princess. You will be duly punished.
Go.
This is the gingerbread house, Gregory's house, and I guess it's a gingerbread house because it's related to how the witch in Hansel and Gretel ate kids, and I mean I don't think Gregory actually ate the kids. He just buried them, but it's probably, I mean the peas are still food, and he was like, well, we'll talk about that a little later. It says apple cookies, apple cookies, chocolate, and candy, and then cake. And on the bottom it looks like there's a cage and 3 people near the cage. A drawing of a gingerbread house. It's a cheerful drawing with many wonderful sweets, but something that looks like a pistol is in the middle of the house. I assume Wendy knew about the pistol because you can see it, Gregory holding a gun to his head. And she was looking in through the window, frequently. The lonely princess spoke nervously while suppressing her cough.
Mr. Bunny is gone.
Mr. Bunny was taken by the aristocrats. Please save him. And of course, the reason why we can't go in there is because... I guess this could... This could symbolize him being tied up and murdered by the children, which is what I hope happened to him. I hope he didn't get to run away. There's also some symbolism with the tying up we can discuss in a minute. The strong-willed princess snorted in disgust and said to the girl, "You're such a slowpoke. The search for Peter is already over. I wonder which one of you is slower, you or Amanda. Ah ha ha ha." This room becomes... I guess this room is supposed to represent, like, the under the sea. Which is why it's the one with the fish tank in it. Because it has to do with Diana's, being groomed by Hoffman and thus her parallels to Clara, who is the mermaid princess. Something is stuck inside. This month's gift, One-Horned Peter. Is it called One-Horned Peter because he has a penis? That's the only thing I can think of. You can't offer that since there's already something in the box. Oh. Amanda's probably getting really pissed off waiting. Oh, sock! Clothespin. Scone. Brown, don't do this to me. Oh, that was easy. Marble! Drop. I don't need this. so satisfying finding things. Yay! So fun. This game is fun. Oh, actually, with the candy. We can already get spring. Don't think we can get winter until the Rag Princess So's chapter, but... Wow. And this is the part of the quest we do to get the gun. Spring perfume, the fragrance of budding trees and flowers. What kind of candy is this? Cute round candy that melts in your mouth, restores some health. The game is describing 1930s British candy, probably a lot more appetizingly than it really is. I can't imagine that a dry biscuit would taste that good. Oh, I was gonna say, Brown, we can't go that way yet. We gotta go find Amanda. Well, we can't go that way yet. I don't know if there's any... I think there's like a lollipop in one of the engines in one level. Might be this one. Take a load off, Brown. Oh my gosh! That's so scary! Round, come on, comfort Olivia. There's a math equation on the chalkboard. Addition and subtraction. 1 plus 2 equals fish. 3 minus 2 equals 1. 4 plus 8 equals 12. 1 plus 2... It says 1 plus 2 equals 1, and there's a circle around that, I guess it means. It's bad. Everything about this... Was someone giving a lecture? As the tearful princess stood in front of an equation on the chalkboard, she said, "Mr. Hoffman is really scary when he's mad." Sob, sob. It kind of sounds like she's saying daddy, but it's the only time, this is the only time she actually sounds like she's saying anything when she's crying. But like, I mean, that's kind of a reach. I guess it's not too surprising. Like, if she is saying daddy, I don't think it's too surprising that she would be crying for her parents. From the other side of the fence, the mischievous prince taunted. "Have you been a bad girl? I'll tell Mr. Hoffman on you." If you try to go over there, he shuts the door on you. Can we even go over here? Whoa. What is even the point of letting me go in these engines if there's nothing here? Bridge just collapsed. And there's like steam here that we can't get past. Gas is being pumped. You can't go any further. Wow, the elevator took a long time to get back down. Middle. Just a marble? Is it because Amanda was here and she lost her marbles? Wow. I didn't think there was anything up here. Wow. It was a dark, starless night. Looking closely, you can see someone moving in the faint light.
Friends, aren't we? I know we're still friends, Jennifer. Just
Diana. The wind is howling outside. It's too strong to open the hatch. It's interesting seeing Amanda, like, constantly waver between knowing that Jennifer is the only person on her level and the only person she can relate to, but that she also sees her as, like, the main obstacle in her way, to becoming an aristocrat. So she's constantly wavering between trying to sympathize with her and become her friend, but also, like, hating her because she sees her as, like, her enemy, and, like, she wants to be higher than her because she doesn't want to be the lowest. I guess the other interpretation would be that Amanda's, like, manipulating Jennifer into... But I don't see it that way. I think she's being genuine. Jennifer, I have a wonderful gift just for you. It's almost ready, so please wait a little longer. I want to touch your stuff. I think she's making the Jennifer doll. Although she says it's almost done, but she doesn't finish it until Rag Princess sews. Amanda and Jennifer report to the gift box at once. Nervously, the small-hearted princess rolled her shoulders and said, "Too bad, but the gift will have to wait. For now, let's wish ourselves luck, Jennifer." The box is crushed. Did Peter escape, and is he responsible? Emergency! One-horned Peter ran away. Catch him! Catch him! Emergency, one-horned Peter ran away. Catch him! Catch him! No spelling mistakes. The box is crushed. Nothing can be put inside it. The strong-willed princess snorted and commanded, "Now hurry up and go find him. It's time for you peons to work." Dawdle too long and Amanda will beat you to him. Oh yeah. Summer. We don't need this until the Rag Princess Sews chapter, but we can find the first three here. Summer perfume, the scent of a sunny day. With an icy stare, the wise-looking princess spoke to the girl. "Sir Peter has run away. Jennifer and Amanda, you are to find him immediately." Crawling on all fours, the small-hearted princess said, "Peter must be around here somewhere. I'm sure of it. Hee hee." She just says the same thing. Mr. Bunny was taken by the aristocrats. Please save him. Yeah. I think the illness that, that Wendy has is most likely TB. I mean, I think that's the most likely, would make a lot of sense. But I don't think it's all that relevant. If we had to specify, then it's probably, definitely, most likely TB. The cold princess spoke to the girl in an even, emotionless tone. She said, ... Peter should not be out of his cage. That's weird. I already searched for it and... Alright. Fall. Fall perfume, the soothing smell of autumn leaves. We don't need this again until the Rag Princess Sews chapter. It's in the dressing room, but we can't get in there now. A tinted glass marble. Let's look at all our stuff. A filthy sock that smells just awful. An ordinary clothespin used for drying laundry. A rich buttery snack which goes wonderfully with tea, restores a lot of health. A tea time snack adored by children and adults alike, restores some health. Okay.
Go.
Shortbread!
Go!
Is there anything in this engine? Highly doubt it. I could have sworn there was a lollipop in one of these engines in one chapter, but I could be misremembering. And it doesn't really matter that much anyway. But we're here to look at everything.
Go!
We can get in here now, I'm pretty sure.
Go!
It was in the next room and you couldn't smell it from there?
Go!
You couldn't smell the smelly sock? Uh-oh. Fine, let's go the other way around. It's fine by me. No. You can't get there from there. Huh? What? Brown, what are you doing? Led me the wrong way.
Go! Go!
There is... A heated stove is pumping out steam. Because this is... The location in the mansion that we are in right now would be the classroom. And they had the heater in the classroom when they had heaters. Because the children were in there all day. And during winter, you of course needed heat. So it was the best location for the heater. Joshua, I've written a new story for you. This is the most inappropriate story out of all of them. And that's saying something. So the drawings might be Jennifer's. The drawings, because he mentions that Jennifer doodles on the walls in his diary. This, I guess it could be a lot of things, including lost.jpg. Jennifer found Sir Peter. Sir Peter, Sir Peter went out for a stroll. Sir Peter, put in a cage, had to hold it in. Sir Peter needs to go right now, doesn't want to sin. Sir Peter, bagged and whisked away before he found a toilet. Goodbye, Peter, goodbye. So, literally, that is about pooping. The bag contains the same black pellets that are spread across the floor. Literally, it would be about pooping. Figuratively, it could be about masturbation. Either way, inappropriate for a child to read. I mean, I guess the pooping thing is just like a poop joke, but... But it's not even that funny. So there's the fish on the wall, and yeah. So this chapter has to do a lot with Mr. Hoffman. As you can see, there are ropes being tied around, which could refer to, I guess him literally being killed by the children, tied up and killed by the children, and that could be, like, bagged and whisked away. When they say, like... I mean, I don't need to explain it. It could be referring to masturbation, and not, like, literally pooping. Still pretty weird.
Go.
I don't think you find the rest of this.
Go.
Yeah, that's the first... Whoa. I thought I saw something. Let me check real quick. Okay, no, the only other thing we need here is the knife. So we can drop this for now.
Go.
Rope is going to start, like, appearing everywhere from this chapter, to the others. Like, and it keeps appearing, like, more and more rope every chapter. So it's not specifically related to the Sir Peter chapter, I don't think. After the bunny jumps out. I'm pretty sure the strength of this is, like, equal to the pipe, so you don't need it. There's no reason for it. Oh, we don't want to go through here. It's a trap. Damn it. Ran right into him. All the imps will just kind of pile up on you. And that door is locked. Well, not locked, but Thomas will shut it on you. I don't know why there are a bunch of biscuits here. I was thinking maybe I should eat that during the boss, and then I was like, nah, I have food. Let's go. Let's do the boss, and then let's go look at the rest of this place. I'm not sure if there's anything interesting. But we can also... Oh yeah, and there's a fight in this room. Not sure if there's anything interesting, but we could also look for the stuff. I guess the bunnies might represent Mr. Hoffman? Or maybe just Wendy. But this chapter doesn't actually have a lot to do with Wendy, does it? December 1930, a tragic multiple homicide has occurred at an orphanage in Cardington, resulting in the deaths of all the children housed there. Among the dead was one adult, Gregory M. Wilson, a local resident. Analysis of the crime scene suggests that Wilson shot himself with a pistol. Police have identified him as their prime suspect in the murders of the children. And so we know that happened during the Stray Dog and the Lying Princess chapter. Because that was December 1930, and that's about the actual event. This is the first knife that we need to get the rusty sword. How much damage did that do to me? Not a lot. Okay. And these aren't find items, so we can just drop it. Until we need to trade them all in. Oh, and since we find him in the toilet, that could, you know, be symbolic of masturbation. Whoa! Just sliding around on the floor like he's on an air hockey table. I can never squish them. It doesn't work. Doesn't look like I can open that door.
Go.
This is the only one I could open. Do I have to leave the room and come back, I guess? Okay. Ah! That's pretty cool. I didn't know they knocked back. Is there anything in here? Since we were talking about toilets? Nope. Alright, enough fooling around.
Go.
Why, you little rat, Jennifer? Did you make a mess again? This is unforgivable, you dirty, dirty girl.
That's probably how the kids killed Peter, the same way they killed Brown. A hit detection. Oh, I should have brought one of Brown's treats. I can't believe he actually attacks him in this chapter. Like, he never does that. What? You could have really fixed this clipping issue by just making... Really? By just making it so that, like... So that, like, the fight didn't start in this little corner here. Maybe I should just lead him out here. Oh, poor Brown. Ugh. So, of course, he fights with the pointer because that's how he disciplined the kids. He beat them with the pointer. And he references this in the diary as well. Did he say something there? You can look up the audio, to see exactly what he says. I don't know if the audio, it's actually used, but a lot of what he says in the unused audio is like, you should be grateful I put a roof over your head, and just making lots of, like, humping. Really, I didn't even have a chance. Humping sounds, and, he does get on top of Jennifer and hump her, if you... like, if he, like, grabs you the right way. But... I don't think that's gonna happen here. Oh, shit. Like this, actually. Whoa! He can actually do it on the floor as well. Some speculate that it means that he sexually abused Jennifer as well as Clara, or it could just be a representation of how he views Clara and Diana. And I said before... I said before that Jennifer is represented by the rat, and he literally does call her a rat in that, well, here, And also in the FMV. It says, like, why you little rat. I'm doing really poorly here. The blood appears on the floor, and then it just kind of disappears. Jennifer found warm bag. A gunny sack with something wriggling around inside it. Brown, I need more chocolate. There's a math equation on the chalkboard. Was someone giving a lecture? But this part wasn't tied over before. And that is the line that was wrong. But, like, now it is. It is tied over. Alright, now let's look around here a little more. I probably should have talked about that stuff while we were looking around, so I had time to focus on the fight so I didn't waste my chocolate bar. Awesome! What about clothespin stuff? Go!
Go.
Right where Jennifer's bed is.
Go.
Keep barking. You're doing great, Brown. Ooh. Go away, drumstick.
Go.
We don't need you right now. Ooh. It's finding so much stuff. Aww, I jinxed it.
Go.
Nice.
Go.
Whoa. Huh? There's no other way to reach that place. Why are you telling me to go through there, Brown? Oh, don't take that knife, no. Guess we already have two knives, but that one looks a lot better.
Go.
I would very much like another chocolate bar. Huh? Brown. Nice.
Go.
I guess it figures we'd find smelly socks in here.
Go.
Did they really have to smear the sewage all over the walls? Like, was that really necessary? You're just leading me back here to the place I can't go? Brown, we can't go in there. There's no way to reach in there. There's no way to reach there in this chapter.
Go!
Brown, what are you doing? You're crazy. Let me think. Is there any way? You're a loose cannon, Brown! It's locked. What are you even doing? Silly?
Go!
Maybe it's a bug. Routing error.
Go! Go! Go!
Maybe now? Brown, don't. Oh, good.
Go!
The smoking room on the R. Yes, thank you. Smoking room on the R101. Seated 25 people, I think. Don't know why I remember that specifically. Guess you can count the chairs in here. It should be about 25. All the creaking and stuff just reminds me of how the airships in 1930 were dumb ideas.
Go!
Because look at how shoddily made this is. Like, no wonder they all crashed. Oh, I thought that was chocolate for a second. Are we done here?
Go!
No, wait, this way. This way. Alright, let's head back to the gift box. Can't even... well, I mean, you can't open the door, but she doesn't even say no anymore. Now you can read the diary. You see a diary. 7 April 1930. Every day that child gives me a headache. Shirking her duties, doodling on walls, making Olivia cry, etc., etc. What a wretched child. And we know he's talking about Jennifer. She was drawing... I can't imagine... we know Thomas draws on walls. I can't imagine Jennifer draws on walls, but I guess adult Jennifer is a lot different than child Jennifer. I can't imagine her making Olivia cry either, but I guess Olivia cries at everything. So maybe Jennifer was the one who put the drawings on the walls that were in the filth room. I guess it makes sense since that's where she slept. 12 April 1930. Today I gave that child a good scolding. When I found out she let the rabbit escape, that was the last straw. As I took out my pointer to punish her, she started quibbling again. I guess they blame Jennifer for the rabbit escaping. However, she's still young. She gave in and apologized, so I let it go at that. I'm such a kind, understanding teacher. Rule of Rose has a Rule of Rose Mysteries, which is one of the oldest Rule of Rose like fan sites, fan channels, because they were doing videos about Rule of Rose, like, well, not as soon as it came out, but like after it became a cult classic. And there's one video where she says like, oh, maybe Hoffman took that opportunity to sexually assault Jennifer as well, and that's why he seemed to be in such a good mood, go from such a good mood to a bad mood in his diary entry. I mean, I guess. Maybe. When the lonely princess saw the sack, her face turned pale and she gasped. No, it can't be! Inside the sack? It can't be! It can't be! Jennifer speculates, I wonder if Wendy really loved Peter, because, well, she presumably adopted Peter to try to make, Jennifer jealous when Jennifer adopted Brown, and maybe... I think Wendy probably did grow to love Peter and then had to give him up as part of the gift process. She probably did cry when she found him dead. This is completely unnecessary, but I don't know. I like finding stuff. Anyway. The small-hearted princess spoke with her eyes on the bag in the girl's hands. We did it! We make a great team! Hand me Peter. I'll give him to them for us. No, this is too ominous. Or just runs away. I guess since Eleanor is always in this room, it could suggest how she wanted to leave the orphanage and be free, since there's a map in this room. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, Meg is of course in the library because she loves to read, and Diana's in the VIP room because of the symbolism with the fish and the fish tank and the mermaids. I just have to open the door again. The forest seems strangely familiar. In the dense woods under the stars, a sacrificial ceremony was underway. Desperately fighting fear, the girl slowly approached the strange sight.
Lower classes like you and me can't go up very close. We have to pray from a distance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Aristocrat Club. I wish to thank you for gathering here today.
Jennifer!
May I have your attention? This is a message from the Princess of the Rose. The message reads, Jennifer, your efforts this month deserve special recognition. You managed to find Peter and will be amply rewarded. Thus concludes the message from the princess.
Splendid work, Jennifer. You are no longer a wretched peon. Amanda, on the other hand, has been demoted. Amanda. It's time, Jennifer. 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 Jennifer.